Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel and to Tesla Effect. Now our last video was an extra long one where we tried to solve the puzzle of the baseball cards, and now we're on our way back to the pawn shop to see that quirky little guy. So let's jump in our speeder and get back over there. Ooh! Come on. Just stop for a second there. So we need to go back to the pawn shop, Chandler Avenue. There we go. A little bit of a loading screen, but it's very, very quick. Doesn't take too long at all. She says.
I better drop by the barbecue joint and see how that dweeb Mojo's doing.
Maybe he's decrypted that memory stick.
Yeah, about time too. I need a new lead on this case.
We definitely do. But if I remember rightly, we picked up some cards. Not a card, a comic. Has it gone in there? I think it has automatically, hasn't it? Okay, awesome sauce. Just checking. So let's go and see the little guy at the shop. Oop. He was at the barbecue place, wasn't he? Inspector Burns. See if he's finished encrypting that for us.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
Does that door not open then? It's this one.
So, your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
How about an autograph? You have the only one.
You think I'm going to solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was going to offer you a very special junior detective badge.
I don't want some stupid little orphan Annie ring. I want a memento from one of your cases. Something one of a kind.
Excuse me, guys.
How do I know what's on the memory stick's even worth anything?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
It's not always like that.
This could be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
Fine. Name your price.
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into 1,000,000 pieces.
Damn. I really am a badass.
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
Ooh.
All right. But please be aware that Inspector Burns Corporate will be hearing about your shoddy customer service.
Who's that?
Don't know why I asked about that, really. Freeze gun.
Don't know.
So he really wants the freeze gun. So where are we going to get
Know
that?
about that stupid freeze gun around here.
Let's have a look and see who knows about it. Find the freeze gun. How to find the freeze gun. Rusty's water tower. How are we going to get to the water tower? Okay. We've got to bypass a mutant dog. Are you kidding me? Let's go back to the pawn shop. Where's the pawn shop?
We need to talk.
Oh, do we have to, really?
Trust me, you may be involved in what happened to me.
Oh, the very thought makes me giddy.
I knew you'd be pleased to hear that. But it's all tied to items of Nikola Tesla and a man named Mason Bowers.
Well, it's true. It's true I've had some very rare Tesla items in my possession from time to time, but I have never heard of this Mason Bowers.
You know Carlos Maldonado?
Well, of course I know that wretched swine.
Tell me how he ties into Tesla.
Maldonado tried to bribe and threaten me to reveal my source of my Tesla items, but I didn't give it to him, and I won't give it to you. Do you think Maldonado was the one watching you?
I think so.
Oh, my, that could be troublesome. I need to make some inquiries. Is there anything else? Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Great. That's not exactly help us a lot, is it? So we have to find this place, this Rusty's water tower. Travel inside Rusty's Fun Masks, which is... Is it down here? No, that's the barbecue place. Ah! It's this one, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Oh Lord, we beseech thee.
Give us strength,
Courage. Protection.
Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste. Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
What are they doing?
Larry, Curly, and all. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Ooh, now this place is cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain. Well, I don't teach go-go dance at my academy. We're more respectable than that.
Okay. Bloody door shuts behind me.
Gross. No one's ever removed this thing since the incident? The half-life of Weenie World burgers is at least 20 years. Whoa, better tell Yogi to be on the lookout for these in Jellystone.
It's a key.
It's a key to a padlock. Yep, that's not diet. Yikes. No novelty toys in here. Fool me once, rubber spaghetti. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame. Did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on. Ow!
Ouch! Ouch! Silly bugger.
Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only.
I wonder if that keys works on it then.
Well, that won't work.
Nope. Worth a try. Right, where are these noobs gone? To the roof.
This needs a key.
Well, we've got one of those. Aha! That's a long ladder. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the dog. The mutant dog. It's a zip
I
line.
need a zipline trolley.
Oh, we've got one of those.
Maybe try something else.
No. It's there. Broken. What's that? Small wheel. Can we combine? Yes. Oh. Ah! Oh, Pooch! You look like something out of 7 Days to Die. He's knocked out. Right, now what do I do? While he's knocked out. Down here. Quick, 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 before he gets back up again. Get down the ladder. No, down the ladder. Oh, come on. I'm stuck on the ladder. That's going back up. Right, down. Down the ladder, thank you. How the heck do we get out of here now?
Thank you, Deus Ex Machina.
Through here. Right, shut the gate quickly. Before he wakes up. Hatch! Oh, we're back where we started.
I see they put Rusty's zipline back in place. How convenient.
Huh? Where do we go? Any clues? Open water tower compartment and pick up freeze gun. So it is behind here then. Oh! Where's the compartment? There. Aha! Got it.
No way! A freeze gun? This is definitely your coolest case ever.
No
With freeze guns, the puns are always intended. Are you familiar with the work of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Please, have mercy.
I'm afraid my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I'm gonna find a way to turn you off, I swear.
You're not sending me to the cooler. Cool party?
I'm thinking maybe we should have shut that
I'm
gate.
done.
Thank God.
Because that dog might be able to get down that ladder or
Allow
something.
me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it is the chilling sound of your doom.
You got it, didn't you? The Nitro Stalker freeze gun. So cool. My internet group is gonna be so jealous.
Fine. I'll tell you what. You say one word about this to anybody, and I'll deflate the tires of your wheelchair. I'm in enough trouble with the cops.
Fine, okay, I won't say anything. Threatened by Tex Murphy. This is so cool.
Merry Christmas.
Now give me the stick. Where's the stick? Where is it? I can't see it on the list.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
No.
You think Maldonado was spying on you? Not surprising.
Give me the stick, mister.
Like Inspector Burns says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
It's not on the list, is it? Let's just go through them.
He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here. Comes in here all the time to eat, just so he can complain.
Meanie.
He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife.
Oh.
You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife. Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude? Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Oh dear, that's a bit weird.
Inspector Burns has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice. Chelsea Bando, the Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her. So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff. Me and Archie are buds.
So that's not got us the stick. Where's the stick, little dude? Did we get the stick?
We may only get one chance, Carlos, so I wanted to go over the plan one more time. If Margaret shows up at the Ritz, call me immediately. If I'm delayed, detain her. We have to assume she won't give up the egg voluntarily, but I want to talk to her first. You know why I've given you the cryo chamber, but that has to be the very last resort. And if anything happens to me, I'll need you to contact a friend of mine. Keep it safe until I retrieve it.
Well, it sounds like Mason and Margaret had a major disagreement. I need to locate both of them and get to the bottom of this. I decide to head back to my office to sort things out.
Hello? Who's in there then?
Hey, cowboy. Any memories coming back yet?
Not so far, but something tells me I might be missing out on some really good ones.
That's solid detective work.
So... were we dating?
Dating? Oh, that's so cute. I guess you can call it that. But we were also working together in a more professional capacity.
Well, now my detective skills are picking up a little sarcasm.
Seriously, cowboy, you're good. I've learned a lot working with you the past couple weeks.
Okay.
Let me
Sassy.
get this straight. You and I were working on a case together? Do you mind telling me about that?
Not at all. You wanted a list of tenants here at the Ritz as far back as I could go.
Why would I do that?
It was your dreams. They were vivid before, but they were getting out of control. It's almost like they were changing you into someone else. You talked about seeing things from the past, but you wouldn't give me details. You were incredibly stressed. It was like you actually believed this apartment was haunted. You even started looking into psychometry.
Psycho what?
Psychometry. It's the belief that an object can contain a person's energy or memories.
So, not only am I an amnesiac, but I'm a paranormal idiot. Great.
Sounds crazy, I know. But then we found out about Donnelly.
Who?
J.T. Donnelly. It was the most bizarre thing. I'd heard you mention the name in your sleep. But then, his name turned up when I checked out the previous tenants.
So who is this guy?
He's a private investigator, a real old school brute. He worked for some powerful, influential people, but then he disappeared around 1943. His last known address was here.
San Francisco.
No, here, at the Ritz in this exact apartment.
Okay, that's a little bizarre.
It gets bizarrier. You called me one night, raving like a lunatic, saying the walls were talking. I rushed over and found holes smashed in the wall, and you curled up on the floor in a ball.
Well, I'm glad to hear I haven't changed that much.
Weird.
You wouldn't tell me what had happened. But after that, you wouldn't sleep here. That's when you got your new place and started to sleep there.
Hold on. I have another place?
Yes, you do. And it's even nicer than here.
This is all crazy. I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight just to see whether it affects me in the same way.
Do you want some company?
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, I'm beginning to see what the other me saw in you. But in my head, it's still 2043. I've got to tell you, there was somebody else.
Chelsea, I know. I know how much she meant to you, Tex. Losing her was traumatic as hell for you. But she's gone. And there's nothing you can say or do or don't do that's gonna bring her back. Do you feel that?
I sure do.
I'm alive. And that's my heart. It's yours if you want it. And it comes with all the other bits.
Ooh, misses.
Well, I think it's time for the big sleepover. I'll make popcorn. Six hours later, the rain was finally letting up.
6 hours?
Somebody
Is that
once
all?
said, you can't change the past, only the course you're on. And that's what I intend to do. It's time for me to take my ship in a new direction. Being with Taylor last night felt comfortable. She accepted me as I am. Maybe I ought to accept myself in the same way. Still, I know I'm in the middle of something sinister, and I've got to deal with it. I've got to find a way to get my recent memory back. Then I can go forward and start a new day. As Taylor was leaving, she slips me a key to a place called the Resort, and said it might provide some insights about myself over the last few years. She wasn't kidding.
It looks like a very posh place, guys, doesn't it? Wow.
Well, that is an intimidating knife.
Indeed.
Maybe I should go get checked out at a medical clinic for reasons other than my head injury.
Hello. Well, the numbers squidged out. We've got numbers on the back.
Nitro case shattered? By Tex Murphy? When did I become an attention seeker? These watches are worth a small fortune. I'm hoping this newspaper article is not some sentimental keepsake.
Aha!
Looks like I like to wear sunglasses at night.
Weirder. Let's look in all the cupboards. Aha! Knuckle duster.
Real brass knuckles. That's a big departure from my non-lethal weapons collection. Black leather gloves? Wait a second. I'm pen pals with Big Jim Slade? I don't think I like what I'm discovering about the last 7 years.
No, a bit weird. Something that says Mason on the bottom right. Not sure what that is. Oh! Okay. Let's keep looking for a bit. I say. A nurse's outfit? Ooh, Mrs. Nothing in there though. Any more places to look? I think we've looked at everything, so we have a safe. Roman numerals. 635. X. See, that's going to be hard. Should we try 635? No, that's wrong. Okay, back out.
This keypad needs a 3-digit code.
Obviously. Get out, please. So it has to be this. Okay guys, I just cut the recording there while I got my head around this little puzzle. It is of course Roman numerals. Now from what I can remember, X is 10, V is 5, and I'm presuming that's just a single 1 on its own, and by the looks of the piece of paper we have to multiply the top row by the bottom row. Now the bottom row is the X, which is 10, but the 1 is at the other side of it, so that is 9. So off camera I did a quick multiplication of 16 times 9, which should be 144. So let's hopefully I've got this right. 144. Yes! Hello.
Where did I get this kind of money? Did I really turn into a gun-for-hire mercenary that everybody's afraid of?
There's something about this setup that just feels wrong. like advanced mind manipulation. This place is littered with items to make you think you're someone you're not. We already know they injected you with a trance inducer. They're pulling the strings to deceive you into doing something for them.
Certainly sounds like it. What are we missing in this place? Hello?
When I think of women in my past who were black book quality, Regan Madsen from my Pandora case always comes to mind.
Okay. Who were Mrs.?
Well, I suppose you've already sat in my chair and eaten my porridge, too.
Took you long enough. I thought I was gonna have to stir it in by myself. I hope you don't mind I made myself comfortable. And I'm very comfortable.
Yeah. You look it.
How long does it take you to smoke that cigarette?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Trying to be cool. Didn't work out for you, that did it, pal?
Vicious, mean, nasty, and rotten to the core. And I still think fondly of her almost every day.
Let's have a check out our case file thing. Travel to the 3 cards to Midnight Shop to talk with Archie. Is that where we have to go? Okay then. The 3 cards.
You have a fax.
Oh.
You have a fax.
Looks like Archie's back in town. I should check out his 3 cards to Midnight Shop and see if he knows anything.
Why didn't we notice that before? 3 cards to Midnight. Now where is that place? There it is.
Archie Ellis is my herbal tea-loving, source for all things alien, supernatural, conspiracy theorist. Or he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case. Last I knew, he was hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Murphy, how you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees always have some sort of memory loss.
I don't think it was aliens.
Are you still into that alien thing, Archie? Isn't that just a little passé?
The truth never goes out of style, my friend. Now, I heard something about an injection and a head wound. Yowza!
You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Ouch. Ooh. So, I guess you do need some catching up then. A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place. And I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
So I haven't come by with the traditional welcome back fruit basket? I have turned into a bastard.
Sounds like the same Murph to me, making jokes and putting your cigarette out in my herbal tea before I'm done with it.
Yeah, you're never gonna let me forget that one, are you? So we talked recently.
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. If you're gonna be in this with me, you're gonna have to be in all one.
You had me going there, Murph.
Okay, Boy Wonder. I need you to enter 2 names into the back computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about Mason Bowers, but Margaret Leonard? She's connected to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. I mean, you know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Nikola. The cough drop?
Nikola Tesla was a genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever. I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So are we almost to the part about Margaret Leonard?
Well, Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and designs. Then in about 2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cash just disappeared. And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Margaret Leonard.
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and joins some Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology. And that's where he meets
Margaret Leonard.
Bingo! They fall in love, they get married. I think they even had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think. And after that, Margaret just dropped out of circulation.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago. I mean, no one's found the Tesla cash since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
Have I ever? Picked up a bad case when I was down in Mexico. It's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890s, Tesla conducted an experiment and created a resonance frequency. You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City. And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, you know, a death ray, you know, cooler name. But a few years later in Russia, a remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion 1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last anyone ever heard of the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life. Some people think the plans for it were part of the Tesla cash. Just think how much someone would pay to get their hands on that.
Okay.
You like my shop? Kind of like my old one, the Cosmic Connection. But I had to change the name in case, you know, the NSA and all that. The Tesla cash is right up there for me. Oh, and the death ray? Well, the name says it all, doesn't it?
It sure does. Let's have a quick...
As I leave, Archie hands me an old photograph of Margaret Leonard. Maybe someone else on Chandler will recognize her from the picture.
So I guess we're going to have to go looking around the rest of the place. So what I think, guys, what we'll do is we'll cut the episode here for today. A little bit shorter than our last one, but I think it's about on track to be the same length as the other ones. I hope you're still enjoying the story, and I'm sure you're going to want to see some more, so I'll do some more recordings as soon as I can. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe for future content. Any comments or suggestions can go below the video, but for now, guys, have a fantastic rest of the day and take care.